Do let me know where you're watching this video from, because ideally I would like to make sure this video goes global, all right? Because everybody need to ask themselves this question: what is your goal after goal? As you can see right there on the video. Well, that's a question which I often ask my clients, when they come to work with me. Often I ask them, okay, what is your goal after goal, right? Okay, you would like to work on XYZ. Some people work with me on their confidence. Lots of people lately come to me to work on their public speaking and presenting, right? But everybody has their different reasons why they come working with me. It could be relationship things, they would like to change their mindset about that, or it could be just overall the mindset, right? They would like to overally transform their lives. Okay, so whatever their goal is when they come to work with me, often I ask them, what is your goal after goal? Right? Okay, right now you want this stuff, okay, which is exciting, which is good. It's all about you wanting and doing stuff, and you will surely succeed, right? But what's your goal after goal, right? Why we should ask ourselves the question? Because when you don't have a goal after goal, what happens? If you change your mindset and you work towards your goal, you're gonna reach it. It's a guarantee, okay? It's a guarantee. If you work on what you want to get, you will get it. But what's next? What is next? That's a good question to ask yourself. Why? Because I worked with enough of people who achieved everything they ever wanted. They literally have all the money they ever wanted. They have the cars they ever wanted. They have the jewelry. They have the travels. They have everything they ever wanted. And yet, guess what? They don't feel satisfied in life. Some of you might think, oh, that's crazy. What do you mean? They have everything in life. What do you mean they're not satisfied? But what exactly that happens? You see, when you only are chasing something material, eventually you get it. Like, for example, I always wanted to have an inspirational place for me in my own home where I would like sit and enjoy my work, right? And this is, I don't have my office room in the house, but guess what? Right now, with this beautiful sunshine, let me just show you. I love coming to my dining room, and I love working from here because look at the view I have. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous conservatory, right? That's my place of creativity. There's the place I love coming. I love creating here. I love thinking here. I love having a nap here. I love having my yoga meditations done in my conservatory, right? I love my home. I really love my home. And I have everything that I ever wanted in my home. And yet, if that would be the only thing I ever wanted, by now, I would feel bored. By now, I would feel like, so what? You got the house, okay, you enjoyed the home, okay, what's next, right? So I'm really grateful that in my life I had the calling since the age of 13, to be very precise. I had the calling to travel around the world and help other people. So when I'm here at my home in between my travels, I feel complete because I know that this is making me happy. However, the higher mission which I have, the higher purpose I live, the bigger thing I do in my life is actually what drives me, right? So my question to you is, besides all that material, besides all those amazing things that you would like to own and buy and have, what is the bigger thing you want? Like, what is the bigger thing you want? And I remember recently somebody asked me, okay, Olga, so now you live your dream life. And I said, yeah. And I'm really happy I do. So what's next? And I said, well, next, now I'm on the mission. And I know it sounds to some people really crazy. Okay. But guess what? If your goal doesn't scare you, if your goal doesn't make your heart palpitating, if your goal doesn't make you think, ooh, and how are we gonna achieve it? Then guess what? It's not big enough, right? If it is so easy to achieve, it's not going to be so satisfying when you get there, right? It's like, oh, I really would like to buy some bread. I really would like to buy some bread. You go buy, it's like, whatever, I have bread. Okay. So have as a goal something that feels big, something that feels exciting, something that feels bigger than you. Okay. So for example, my goal after goal now is to help and transform and inspire and level up million women so they can go and deliver their talents and their gifts to other people. So together we can transform billions. Because when I think about my time on this planet of Earth, and I remember somebody asked me, am I afraid of dying? And I said, I'm not afraid of dying. Because dying to me is just end of this life, but then we carry on our life, right? And I believe in that. I'm not sure how about you. And I said, the one thing I'm afraid of is probably not being able to fulfill everything I planned for this life, is not to be able to transform not millions, not thousands, but billions people lives. And that person asked me, well, Olga, how do you plan to do that by yourself? And I said, who said it's going to be by myself? It's not me who will do it. I will just help those who have the calling. I will inspire and I will transform and I will set them free, those women who actually feel that they are willing and ready to create an impact. And for those women, I'll be there. And for those women, I'll create special things that actually will help them to set themselves free so they can go and transform billions, right? So together we can reach out more people. And then somebody asked, Olga, why is it for women only? Like, do you work only with women? No. I did coaching for years and I worked with men, I worked with women, I worked with youth, right? My oldest client was 73, my youngest client was 17. Okay, so I have a wide range of clients from all sorts of walks, all different backgrounds and jobs and careers and whatever else. The reason why this particular mission for me is for women, because I know as a woman that very often you need a lot more encouragement than a man. And something I learned from 2 years of running my presidency at the Professional Speaker Association Yorkshire region, that there are great, fabulous, amazing male speakers. And even when I ask somebody, oh, could you please name me a couple of speakers you would like, for example, to have at our region, or whom we could speak to and have them there, you know what happens every time? 10 out of 10 will tell me, 10 people out of 10 will tell me male names. Once I heard one man saying 2 female names. Okay? That happened once. Okay? Very rarely somebody will name a couple of names which are male names, and then somebody will name maybe one female name. And I realized, women, we have so much to say. We have so much wisdom. We have talents and gifts and nurture and care. And I don't mean right now this is for those who would like to fight for something. I'm not for that. Okay? It is for females who would like to create. It is for those who would like to make an impact in the world, but in a nice and nurturing way, not in a way of a war, not in a way of fighting for something, right? And I like the phrase empowering women. Like, I like that phrase. But even more, I like the phrase supporting and collaborating, right? Because women, anthropologically, we stand for collaboration. Look at how we raise children, right? When we give birth to our children, our mothers come together, sisters comes together, our grandmas come together, and they help us, right? I remember when I had my young, well, now he's not young anymore, he's 16, right? But when I had my boy, I had every single female from my family supporting me, raising my child. Even though we were at that time full family, we had a mom and a dad and a child in the family, right? But every single female was there to collaborate together to bring on these new, fresh human beings. What do men do? They are providing. They are busy. They are earning. They do whatever they do, right? So it comes anthropologically. This collaboration, this support, this nurture, it comes from years and years and centuries ago, right? So this is the way how I see the world. I see the world as women supporting women, right? And that's why the event I'm setting up will be for those women who are standing up for themselves, for those who had enough of not shining their gift, for those who are ready and willing. And even though they might not feel ready, because how can you be ever ready? It's like giving a birth. Can you be ever ready to give a birth? No. You don't sit comfortably thinking, oh, you know what, today I'll go and give a birth. And I'm really looking forward to it. You don't, right? But what happens? The right circumstance and the right moment comes together and you give birth. And the same here, right? So this event is for those ladies, for those women who would like to finally give birth to brand new themselves. They are willing to give birth to something greater within themselves, so that can help them to step up and level up and make an impact. It is not for those who are angry and would like right now to fight for something. It is not for those who are not for the higher purpose and higher mission. It is for those who have a higher calling. And that really excites me. That's something I think day in, day out. That's something I go to sleep with. That's something I talk to everyone about, literally. Before this live, I had a call with my friend, and guess what? I was speaking about that because I'm so excited, because I know that will create a huge impact in the world. So if you, my dear lady, are feeling that calling within yourself, if you feel like I have that story, I have that gift, I have that knowledge, and I would like to make an impact, and I would like to collaborate, and I would like for the higher purpose, for the higher mission to step up. And I would like to inspire the future generations by me stepping up. And I would like to inspire my children and great children and even my partner by stepping up and showing the greatness within myself. If you have that within yourself, then message me. Then message me, because I am more than happy to share with you firsthand, the details about this event. And the reason why I'm doing this, which is off the market, like when you sell the property, right? You can sell it on the market, but you can sell it off the market. And when you buy a property or when you sell property off the market, it's total different story, okay? The same here. So the reason why I do it off the market before the official launch, because for those women who would like to come to me first, I would like to give a gift, something I never had before and I was craving to have. It is a gift to bring your friend, to bring your bestie. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your niece, it could be your daughter, right? It could be your friend, it could be your soul sister, right? I have this invitation to give to your other soul sister, right? Let's call it that way. So she comes along with you to transform herself as well. And why do I do this? The reason why I do this, because all these years as I'm learning and as I'm growing and as I was going through lots of transformations, not so much now, because now I go together with my new friends, okay? But my early stage of my transformations, my early stage of seminars and events and workshops and presentations, every single time I would go there, I would go by myself, right? And of course, I would learn something and I would apply something, and that as a result would change my life. But guess what was happening? I was outgrowing my friends. I was outgrowing my friends, and our distance would become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point and some moment I would just feel like this is it. We have nothing in common. I outgrew my pot. Just like the plant in the corner, can you see, right? Or these orchids, right? When plant outgrows the pot, you replant, right? You pot your plant, because if you don't, it has no space to grow anymore. So eventually it will just simply die because it can't get nutrients from the pot anymore, right? Because there's not enough soil for all the roots and the plant to grow, right? So all these years I was just wishing and hoping maybe one day I will actually be able to bring my friend, and right now with one of my friends, we actually are on a very inspirational journey. We are part of one program which is really, really powerful. And it's miraculous. Like in December 2 years ago, with my other dear friend, we went through Tony Robbins' Death with Destiny, and that was transformational, right? And I realized, oh my God, it is so exciting when you two soul sisters growing together, because then you're accountable to each other, then you grow together, then you learn together, then you share, then you exchange. It's just beautiful. It is just so rewarding, right? But here's the thing, I'm gifting this. So when you come to my program, which I'm more than happy to share with you off the market, if you reach out to me, your friend not gonna have to pay. If you decide to split whatever you pay me, that's fine. That's up to you, right? But the gift is that your other half, if we can call that way, can come for free. This is my gift because I believe when we grow together, then greater impact happens in the world. When we grow collaboratively, when we grow together in a group, we create a tribe. So that's why I decided to bring this gift to you, to those brave first people who will reach out to me and who will say, hey, I'm ready, tell me more details. I will send you those details, but this is only for those people who will come to me now before I made the launch, because I want that to be exclusive. I want that to be to those who are really willing, not only take for themselves and learn for themselves, but also they are willing to pay forward. Okay, you're coming, you're learning with me, but you're also bringing your friends so you can learn together. Same fee, I'm not going to charge more. I never have done it before, right? And I will not do it in the future. This is for the launch of this program. So anyways, going back to the main message from this session today, what is your goal after goal? When I think about mine, you see, I come up with these ideas. I come up with these unique ways how I can give more, how I can serve more, because that is the goal after goal that is stretching me. That is the goal after goal that actually making me think like, oh my God, how, if I want to really transform 1,000,000 women's lives, and I already transformed so many, okay? I lost the count. I need to sit down and count of them, okay? Because I need to know how many already are out of that 1,000,000, right? That means I got to think bigger. That means I got to come up with new ways. That means I got to do something differently, right? So my question to you is, what is your goal after goal? How you are going to inspire yourself? How you are going to make yourself think bigger and grander and spectacular. I like that spectacular, not spectacular, but spectacular, right? Because it's almost like even more spectacular than spectacular. Anyways, I'll finish this off here with a question. What is your goal after goal? And those women who heard the calling within themselves, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to share with you the details so you can bring your bestie and together you can grow and outgrow yourselves for the better and brighter future. So thank you so much for watching. If you're watching replay, do let me know where you're watching from, and let's spread the word. I would like to make sure that many more people hear this message, because I know it will touch their soul. So thank you for watching. Let's spread the word. And if you have any questions, reach out to me.